Good morning, one and all. Welcome to the Python programming workshop. In this session, we will going to discuss while loop. We know in different languages, different types of loops are available, but most important loops are while loop and for loops. Python also supports two types of loops, while loop and for loops also. While loop in Python. In Python, while loop is executed a block of statement repeatedly until the condition is satisfied or true. When the condition becomes false, the statement immediately after the while loop in the program is executed. While loop falls under the category of indefinite iteration. Guys, what is indefinite iteration? Indefinite iteration means that the number of times the loop is executed isn't specified explicitly in advance, because we don't know how many times that loop get executed, because it depends on the condition, and condition some variable parts is there. Actually we can take that variable part from the user also, so we cannot predict it how many times that loop get executed. So while loop is falls under the category of indefinite iteration. Hope you understand what is the indefinite iteration, guys. Yes, so move on to the next part. With while loop we can execute a set of statements as long as the condition is true. What is the syntax for the while loop? So syntax is same as the other loops. While expression or condition, then give colon, and after colon body of while loop contains number of statements. Okay, so let's take one example. Print value of I till it is less than 5. So how we can check it? I is equal to 1, while I less than 5, print I, then increment the I. Guys, understood? We want to increment the I. If we don't increment the I, the loop does not get terminated. It is executed infinite time. Okay, let's check. Is it works? Okay, so open the PyCharm IDE. In that, create one Python file. Give the name to the Python file as while21. Okay, great. Hope you see this part. So what is our first program? I is equal to 1. Then while, what is then condition? So what is condition? I less than equal to what? 5. Give colon, and inside that what we want to print? Print value of I. So is it works? Just check. Run it. Run the while loop. Oh, what is the output? Output is 111 infinite time. The screen is looking like this, looks like this, infinite time. So something is wrong. So stop debugging. Stop it. After the stopping debugging, what we have to do? Oh yes, what happens here in print I, continuously loop get executed. If you find the logical error, then click on here. It gives you toggle breakpoint like this red mark. After that you can check it, debug while 21. So check it whether it works or not. So it opens the debugger. Then it is a console part, console that is connected to PyDev debugger, which is Python's debugger. Now what we want to do, there are number of debugger options, that is step over, step into. We will discuss this part in function. What is the effect of step over, step into? So today we will use only step into, that is F7. So debugging. So after that what happens? I is equal to 1. I print I, print 1 get printed. How we can? 1 is displayed here. After that Okay, what happens? Yes, I becomes 1 itself. So it is infinite loop. Okay. So we know that we want to increment I, then and then only that loop get terminated. Otherwise loop does not get terminated. So stop debugging. Okay, stop it. After that, write the statement, that is I is equal to I plus 1. Okay guys, now check whether eyes get displayed on the console from 1 to 5 only or infinite time. Let's run it. Okay, great, it displays from 1 to 5. That means now our code is correct. Guys, you understand how to debug? Now here is a toggle breakpoint. What we want to do? Then again debug it. So debugger is open. Debugger, this is console window. Okay, so console window, there is no output get displayed. Use F7. So print 1 get displayed here. Okay, great. So great. So what is debugging? D means removing, bugs means errors. Remove the bugs at run times. It is called as debugging, guys. Okay, line by line execution. So F7, it gives you line by line execution. Again, what is the value of I becomes 2. Also we can see here I becomes 2. Next, F7 again. What is print I? So I becomes what? I. Now I becomes 2. So display that I. Console get displayed output. So again F7, that I becomes 3 now. 3 less than equal to 5. Condition true, guys. Print I, that means 3 get displayed. After that I becomes I plus 1. So I plus 1 means 4. Again 4 plus less than equal to 5. It becomes 4 displayed. Then I becomes 5. 5 less than equal to 5. 5 get displayed. So it gives you now I becomes 6. 6 less than 5. Condition false. Okay, so loop get terminated. If you write print after while loop exit, so that message get displayed. Now check indentation of body of while loops having same, but print statement is not in the body of while loop because indentation is same level of while, so it is out of the while loop, the print exit statement. So just remove the toggle breakpoint and run it. So you got the message 1 2 3 4 5 and exit. Guys, hope you understand this debugging technique. So let's move on to the next part. Take another example. Print hello 10 times on the screen. So first initialize take any variable, initialize to 1, I less than equal to 10, print hello and then increment I. Okay, just I will show it on the IDE. So give the comment to this program. Yes, this is multi-line comment. On the next line I will write the code. What is the code? I is equal to 1 while I less than equal to 10, then must write colon, then print what we want to display, hello 10 times on the console. So print hello, and after that must write I is equal to I plus 1, otherwise it prints hello infinite time. Understood, guys? Okay, so I will also show you that less than equal to operator is available, comparison operator is available in Python or other languages, but equal to less than is not available in your Python language. I hope you understand, guys. Or equal to greater than operator is not present, so be careful. Okay, so what is the operator? Less than equal to I less than equal to 10, print hello and then increment I. So let's check whether it works or not. Yes, guys, what is the output? Hello 10 times on the console. Clear? Okay, you can also apply toggle breakpoint here also, but no. Okay, so we will first see how to give toggle breakpoint. Again, you can give the toggle breakpoint. Click on this statement, whichever you want as a toggle breakpoint. Then use what? Debug while 21 program. Then debugger get open and also console get open. Then debugger I initialize to 1, that is I initialize to 1. Then use which option? F7. F7, then similarly I get incremented, and when I becomes, okay, simultaneously you can see output on the console also. Okay, so hello get printed 7 times now. Then F7, okay, print hello. I becomes 8, okay, I becomes 10, then also condition is true and output get displayed. Okay, so when I becomes 11, 11 less than equal to 10, condition false and loop terminates. Okay, hope guys, debugging option is most important part while you have to find out logical or something runtime errors. Okay, move on to the next part. If while block consists of a single statement, we can declare the entire while loop in a single line. Yes, it is possible. If there are multiple statements also in the while loop, then also we can write whole body of while loop in a single line but separate this line by semicolon. So just check whether it works or not. Suppose this is not the statement in the while loop, means statement is in the same line. Just cut this statement and put it into after while loop in a single line. If while loop contain only one statement, that is print hello, then you can write here also in the same line. It works, yes. Or it gives you syntactical error, no. But output is a hello hello infinite time. Why? Because we cannot increment the I inside the body of while loop. So what we have to do? We have to give semicolon after semicolon. So first stop debugging, then write same I is equal to I plus statement in the same line, in one line. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. No need to write semicolon. If you write, okay, no problem. If you don't write, then also okay. So just write number of statement in the while loops body in a single line, and it works. Guys, check. Yes, hello 10 times. I hope you understand that concept. You can write whole body of while loop in single line also. Yes guys, if you have any problem, let me know and write the query in comment box or chat window. I will give reply to that. Okay, so great. We will move on to the next part. Yes, we will see the break statement. With the break statement, we can stop the loop even if the condition is true. Okay, print value of I till 10 but break the loop when I becomes 3. So how to write code? Yes, okay. I is equal to 1, initialize 1, while I less than equal to 11. If you want equal to, less than equal to, then use I is equal to, I less than equal to 10. It's work. Print I. If I is equal to 3, what do you want to give? Break. And what you have to do? I is equal to I plus 1. So increment the I. So loop get continue. So guys, just check whether it works or not on your IDE, PyCharm IDE. So right click on that, create new file, Python while break, give the name. So inside while break you can write the code. So what is the code? I is equal to 1. Yes, while I less than equal to 10, you want to print the values. Yes, it shows some error. Okay, why? Less than equal to, we cannot write it separately. Okay, what is the next? while what we want to do, we want to print I, value of I. But if the value of I becomes 3, what we want to do, we want to break it, guys. Yes, break. Okay, but after that what we have to do, increment the I by 1. Okay, now let's check this print statement, if statement, and I is equal to I plus 1 statement. These are 3 statements present in the while loop. This break statement is inside the if. Okay, here also one syntactical error. What is the syntactical error? I is equal to 3. There is a red mark. That is a syntactical error. What? We forgot to write colon here, guys. Yeah, now it works. Okay, so let's check what is the output. 1 to 3 only, because when I becomes 3, break statement works and it breaks the whole loop. So just check using toggle breakpoint. Write toggle breakpoint here, and what you have to right click, debug while breaks program. Okay, so debugger is initialized and started. Now what you have to do, F7. So I becomes 1, print I, means on the console I get displayed, 1 value get displayed. Again F7, I plus plus, that becomes 2. After 2, print I, 2 get displayed. Yes, it is displayed on the console. Next, I becomes 3, so 3 less than equal to 10, condition true again. So debug, print I, so it displayed now here 3. Now I becomes 3, 3 is equal to 3, condition true. So body of if get executed, and which statement is executed? Break. So if break statement is executed, that breaks the whole while loop and cursor goes out of this while loop. So let's see. Okay, so while loop is get terminated. Guys, hope you understand that part well. So break statements break the whole loop and output is only 1 to 3. Okay, so remove this toggle breakpoint and move on to the next point. Continue statement. With the continue statement, what happens? We can stop the current iteration only and next iteration is going on. So print value of I till I is equal to 10. Continue the next iteration if I is equal to 5, guys. Okay, that means if I is equal to 5, continues. Before that, you can print the value of I. So let's check whether it works or not. So move on to the IDE part. Okay, in IDE, instead of break, suppose here I am writing continue. Okay, so it continues the loop. That is, it when continue statement executes, below statements of this while body does not get executed. But what is the output? Let's check. Okay, what it gives you? It gives you first 1 2 and then 3 3 3 infinite time. Why, guys? Yes, we will check it. Stop the debugging. This is logical error. So we will find out why this happens. So give toggle breakpoint in the print I statement and execute and run debug the program. In debugging, debugger is get started. After starting debugger, you can watch on console what happens. F7. Okay, I becomes, then print I, so 2 get displayed. Okay, 1 is displayed, then 2 is displayed. Then F7, I becomes 2, 3 less than equal to 10, condition true. Again print I, 3 get displayed here. Next part, I is equal to 3, yes. Then it continues the loop, but I does not get incremented. So again what happens? Print I, 3 get displayed. Again condition if true, then again continues. Similarly, this problem occurs. Okay, guys, that means we have to increment I before we want to continue. So stop debugging. Then what we want, we can cut this statement and paste here and print I, Control X, paste here. Okay, so now just check whether it works. Run the while break statement. Before that we are in debugging mode, so first stop debugging, okay, and then only you can run it. Okay guys, so let's check output. 2 4 5 6 3 is skipped, but 1 is not also displayed. So how we can overcome that? So initialize I is equal to 0. Now guys, check whether it works or not. Run. Okay, so let's check. I is equal to 1 2 3 gets skipped. That means continue statement skips the statements below that body of while loop. I hope you understand guys what is meant by continue statement. So move on to the next part. We can see one problem statement on while loop which is logical. Enter any number, that means take any number from the user, find the sum of digits in that number. Okay, number means 1 2 3, that is 123, that is a number. And what are the digits? 3 2 and 1, these are the digits. What is the sum? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to what? 6 guys. This is we want to display on the console guys. So first we want to take number from the user using input method, typecast into int, that means in n becomes now integer type. Then take one sum variable, initialize to 0, which is used for intermediate debugging purpose. Then write the condition. Okay, we will decide all this part in IDE only, so you can understood it very well. So write the code for in IDE. So right click, create new Python file, give the name to the Python file as sum while. Okay, press enter. So first thing what we have to do, take one number variable, number is equal to typecast initially int. Take which method we want to use, input. In input method what we have to do, enter any number. So first write enter any number, take the number is written, this input method returns string, typecast into integer, so it gives you num. After that take one sum variable to save the sum of digits, intermediate digits, into sum variable. Okay, next use which loop? We have to use while loop. Okay, condition, we don't know condition, so let's as it is. Next, what is the next part? First, if you take the number from the user, suppose number is 1 2 3, first separate the digits from that number. What we have to do? We have to separate the digits from that number, means 1, first we separate 3, then 2, then 1. So what is the code available? Okay, we know the mod operator. If 123 is a number and mod of 10, what it gives you guys? It gives you 3 as a reminder. So we know this code, so use that part. So what is our code part? R is the reminder from what? Number mod of 10. What it gives you? First digit from your number. So separate it. That is the first step. What is the first step? Separate first digit from your number. Okay, great. Separate first digit from your number. So what is the second algorithmic step? So second algorithmic step is add this sum, first digit sum, into sum variable by using sum is equal to sum plus r. Okay, that means add intermediate digits, add digits into intermediate sum variable. Okay, great guys. After that, third statement. What is the third statement? Discard or delete the first digit from the number. So how to discard or delete? Num is equal to num divided by 10. It gives you what? Quotient. So 123, delete last digit or delete first digit from the number. Okay, so if number is 123 divided by 10, it gives you actually what? 12, not 12, 12.3, because division operator and double division, that is floor division operator, is different. So here actually don't use division. Okay, let's check whether it works or not. Okay, so repeat these 3 steps n number of times till number becomes 0, and if number not equal to 0, continues the loop. That is the condition part. Okay, after that, while loop is terminated, print sum is equal to comma sum. Okay, let's check whether it works or not. While enter any number, so 1 2 3 is a number. So what is the sum? 6.666. Oh no, it gives you some wrong result. Why? There is logical error. What is the logical error? Num divided by 10, it gives you float point number. So we don't want float, we want what? Integral part only. So use which operator? Floor division operator. So if 1 2 3 floor division by 10, it gives you only integer part, that is 12, and that is our expected result. So guys, hope you understand that part. Now check whether it works or not. Run it. What is the number? 1 2 3. So what is the sum? Sum is equal to 6. Great guys, it works properly. Now we will debug this code. In any line we can put toggle breakpoint, then debug some while, wait for to stop debugger. Okay, so after that enter number 1 2 3. Okay, so number is 1 2 3 on console. Then we see number is 1 2 3, sum is equal to 0. Okay, let's move on to debugging option, F7. So current value of num is 123, sum is equal to 0, and what is the r is equal to 3, because 123 divide mod of 10 gives you what? Current value of r. What is the current value of r? Current value of r is equal to 3. Okay, so move on. Now sum becomes what? 0 plus 3, that is 3. Current value of sum is 3. Num is equal to, okay, so again debug. What? Current num floor division by 10, it gives you 12. Num becomes 12, sum becomes 3. Now num 12 not equal to 0, it is true. So true. Num mod of 10, that is 12 mod of 10, what it gives you? 2 as a reminder. Then sum is equal to sum plus r. Okay, so it becomes 5. Now num becomes 1, 1 not equal to 0, condition true. Again num 1 mod of 10, it gives you 1 as a reminder. Then sum is equal to sum plus r, it becomes 6. Num is equal to 1 floor division by 10, it gives you what? 0 guys. Num is equal to now 0, 0 not equal to 0, that is condition false. Then loop terminated, and what after the while loop which statement is there? Print that get executed. Sum is equal to what current value of sum? 6. Then okay, so after debugging, stop, remove the toggle breakpoint. Guys, hope you understand how to use toggle breakpoint. Now like this there are number of problem statements. We will see this all problem statements in the next session. Hope you understand. If you have any problem related to while loop, just let me know and write the query in comment box or chat window. Thank you for watching video. Have a great